All right, welcome to Two Guys One Take. My name is Noah, and that is Turner and football. That's all I have to
Football,
say. Football
football,
week two
football.
was magnificent and beautiful,
Mhm.
especially over here in Seattle. Um,
Not in
but
Pittsburgh.
yeah, but I just got done watching the Summer I Turned Pretty finale, so I'm gonna have you lead it off because I'm thinking
You
about
just got done watching what?
the Summer I Turned Pretty finale.
Oh my
Um,
god. My girlfriend just watched that when I was walking in from work. That's fucking crazy.
Yep. So, and usually the girlfriend or the wife would be the one watching that, but I was watching alongside. And so,
You are.
honestly, I've lost all football knowledge, so I'm going to let you take it with the Steelers and how you're feeling.
Oh, yes. Okay. Well, great. Noah's still in phone mode, and I'm loving it. It's fucking awesome. Um, but yeah, Steelers Seahawks. Really bad day for the Steelers. Um, just couldn't. I mean, the offense looked fucking terrible, and I think it just starts
The
with the
whole game.
offensive line. The whole game, it really just starts with the offensive line. Like they pride themselves on their run game, and they haven't gotten anything going in the last two games, and there's zero push in the offensive line, and I mean like they should have done something. I understand they went and got Metcalf, and they spent all that money. They re-signed Jalen, but their offensive line is still young. They got a rookie there, a second year guy, and then Broderick Jones, he's in his third year, but he's still fucking playing like a rookie. Um, but that can't happen when Aaron Rodgers is back there and he's playing on one Achilles. And I mean, his mobility doesn't look bad. Like he's still scrambling around, but he's not going to rush for any yards. Um, but you have to give that guy time in the pocket, especially when you don't have the most elite route runners. Like you have DK, which he can get separation, but he's been dropping balls left and right. Um,
Yeah.
I mean, when Calvin Austin and Roman Wilson are your number two, like I love Calvin. He's a fast motherfucker and he can catch the ball, but um, he's just not really that number two that you want when you have Aaron Rodgers as your quarterback, and especially when DK is your number one, which he's kind of like catch the ball and then work after that, like in space. He's not like an elite route runner where he's going to catch deep passes, but which he can sometimes.
We need
Um,
time in the pocket for
but
that,
yeah,
though, for him to get downfield.
that is exactly. Um, but the defense looked fucking god awful. They have looked god awful for the last 2 weeks, giving up two plus 100-yard rushers, man. I mean, week one, we gave up almost 400 yards of offense. Week two, I mean, you're no offense to Sam Darnold, but you're making that guy look like fucking prime Peyton Manning in the pocket, dude. And and what the fuck, man? Cooper Cup wide open in the middle. Dude,
All game.
there's a stat. There's a stat. There was nine third and longs. Guess how many they converted?
9.
Seven.
That's
It
might as
seemed
well be
like
9.
nine. There was one where it was like fourth and one, and they could have gone for it and pretty much got it. But
Yeah. I
dude,
think I
that
remember
can't
that.
happen when you are the highest paid defense in the NFL, and you are letting 100-yard rushers and like almost 400 yards plus of offense. You're not going to win many games. And I really don't know what it comes down to. Like I've always been a Tomlin believer. I've even over the past couple years when everyone's like they want him fired. I mean, I think I'm finally turning the tide where I'm like, we need to get someone else in there. Especially if he's not going to turn things around. Like great career and everything. Everyone says he's like a big motivational guy, but he prides himself on defense. And where's the defense been? Like the only person out there that's like, I'm gonna fucking like play is Jalen Ramsey, and he's been there for a month.
Yeah.
It's god awful, dude. It is god awful. And I mean, I
It's
like
weird to
the
see.
Jabril Pepper signing. I really like the Jabril Pepper signing, but what does that do? You're gonna put him in a linebacker? Like I have no fucking clue. Peyton Wilson and Patrick Queen are getting looking like little boys getting run over by your fullback. Um,
Robbie Ouz, the man.
dude, that was crazy. He
Hey,
literally
he's the
bought
man.
two people. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, every team has figured it out. All you have to do is either chip TJ Watt or block 2 on him, and that you're getting positive yards. We got zero pressure on the quarterback other than the one where Cameron Hayward tipped it up and Nick Herbig intercepted the ball. After that, I was like, oh shit. Like, are we going to do something this fucking game? And then, I mean, the Jalen Ramsey pick was huge too, basically running the route for him. But then after that, it was just everything like that. It was just fucking just down. I mean, as soon as the Caleb Johnson thing happened, I don't even want to talk about it, man. I mean, yeah, no, let's fucking talk about it. How are you going to be the starting kick returner and you don't know the fucking rules, my guy? Are you serious?
Also, even if you don't know the rules, I've been thinking about this the whole time. If you don't know the rules, if the fucking ball is live, just go jump on it, even if you don't think it matters. That's just like
literally,
like you see it when a team fumbles, but it's clearly like not a fumble. The other team will still pick it up just in case maybe it's a fumble. Like, you never know.
Oh yeah, they'll do the dumbest shit. It'll be a blatant incomplete pass, and they'll pick it up
and they'll pick it up and run.
You never know in this league.
Caleb walked away confident, walked to the sideline. I've never seen anything like that.
The only person that ran after the ball was Jabril Peppers, man, and he's been there for 42 hours, dog. What the hell is that? It was fucking ridiculous, man. And
shout out George Lonnie. That's his first TUD in the league.
Dude, I'm really glad I didn't bet the over on the Steelers wins this year because it looked juicy. It was 8.5, but I don't know if we're gonna reach that this year, especially with the last 5 games we have. It's a fucking juggernaut. And then even the Patriots this week. I know we're gonna jump into it later, but man, I'm not how the Patriots have been playing. Fucking yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen. Something's gotta happen.
We'll hit that with the preview for sure. But I remember being where you're at with Tomlin, with Pete, with Carroll. He's probably the best coach in Seahawks history, I would say. And Tomlin's going to go down. I mean, the Steelers have had some awesome coaches, so I don't necessarily know if you can say that, but he'll be a top coach in the history of the Steelers and in the history of football. But it gets to a point where the message is stale. And you can just tell when you're watching the guys, you're like, dude, they're over it. Like, it's clear. And I kind of felt that way watching the Steelers on Sunday, where I was like, dude, they're over it. Like, it's pretty clear. Yeah. And one thing about having the highest paid defense is that typically means that they're kind of old, and that's the problem. Whereas like you have a young, like a team that you don't think about being good defense, but they are a good defense because they're not highly paid, is the Rams, because they're all young. And they're all underpaid at this point because they haven't gotten to their second contract yet.
Yeah, so I mean, they're proving themselves, and like everyone on the defense for the Steelers are like, I've been here, done that. Like,
yeah.
I mean, you saw it when Darius Slay got fucking burnt by JSN. Like, dude, that's his second. He got burned. Same fucking play. It might as well have been. JSN burnt him, and then Garrett Wilson burnt him. It's like, dude, you gotta at least have a little bit of pride. I know you just won a ring, but come on, dude. Like, you're coming here to retire. It's ridiculous. But shout out to Ramsey, though. That man has been working his fucking ass off. He is a goddamn psychopath.
At least Ramsey's good. And, I mean, it's not, I wanted to do like a panic meter on some of these teams. It sounds like your panic is at like a 10 out of 10 for the Steelers.
It's pretty, I mean, I'm going to say 9.5 because the offsides when the Steelers had a free play and Aaron Rodgers slang that bitch to Pat Freiermuth and it just went right through his hands.
Yeah.
That's my only like hope right there. Dude, week 1, I don't know if you watched the Steelers game week 1, but they had 3 screen passes to DK that went over 10 yards. You know how many we had in week 2? Fucking 0.
Yeah, 0.
It doesn't make any sense to me, dude. What is Arthur Smith smoking? I have no...
He's got that mustache, though.
Bro, they showed a graphic of him without a mustache, and I was like, please put that away.
He needs to go back to FedEx. Sometimes when I see him on the sideline, I'm like, dude, just go sit at your desk at FedEx, dude. What are you doing out here playing coach for Halloween? What's going on?
You know the one thing about the Steelers, they've never shown who their defensive coordinator is. I don't like. I would have to look that shit up. I have no fucking clue who that is.
Does Tomlin call the plays on defense?
I mean, he says that he
Does the
doesn't, but
game
I
plan?
know he does. I know he
Yeah.
does. Oh,
He
which
says it, but
reminds
I
me.
know he's lying.
Which reminds me. The 4th and 1 that we could have gone for at midfield. Dude,
Mm,
are you serious? Jalen Warren is getting 1 yard. I mean, he was getting 1 yard all day. Like, are you kidding me? 1 fucking yard. Jalen Warren was the only sign of hope that whole
yeah.
day.
That
And we're
one
not going
weird.
for it on fourth and 1 at midfield. And Mike Tomlin's excuse was, I wanted to set my defense up in good field position. What? So we can just give up another field goal? Dude, it's crazy, man. I'm
My
yeah.
my panic meter on the Steelers is at out of 10 is probably like an 8, and the only reason that it's that high is because like they had me thinking the Jets might be like pretty good. And then we watched the Jets against the Bills, and we'll get into that game, but like clearly the
Terrible
Jets
take.
are not good.
It
And
was a
so
terrible take. Also,
and I thought the Jets for real were going to be like kind of frisky and good, and I loved the Jets +7 against the Bills, and that was because I thought the Steelers week 1 weird game, they're going to have a good defense, but the Seahawks couldn't do anything on offense against the Niners, and then kind of got whatever they want most of the second half, and
yeah.
first drive of the game they like carved them up. Torrey Horton first touchdown, just easy, best I've seen
Mm-hmm.
Sam look in a Seahawks uniform
Yes.
so far, and so. I'm alarmed by the defense. I'm alarmed by, and then the second thing I'm alarmed by is that because the offensive line is so bad, Rodgers is just getting his ass beat. He's 41.
Dude, are you
He's not
kidding
going
me?
to
He's not going to be
last
that
all
long.
season.
I mean, no,
He's
there's
just
no
getting
shot at
killed
this rate. There's no way. There's no
because he took a
fucking
beating in
way.
the Jets game too. Like it's just like getting killed, and it felt better because they
Mm-hmm.
won. But it's just like he still was getting drilled. So that's
Yeah.
my panic meter's at like an 8 on the Steelers. Quick on the Seahawks because we got to
Hey,
get to other games. I'll just say
I was about to say,
Darnold
Seahawks look good, man.
Darnold looked better. I'm still worried about the turnovers. The first pick was just a good play by Ramsey. He undercut the route. Sam didn't throw a very good ball, but and then the second pick, just don't throw that ball. Like, come on,
Yeah.
just eat it. I know it's fourth down. Just take the sack. It's better than a pick, like almost a pick six. But I thought there was drives where he looked awesome. Run game got going. Really happy the run game finally got going. I've been saying that for like fucking 3 years. Run game
Mm-hmm.
got going, and then I was really encouraged that even without Witherspoon, the defense looked really good. Reek, you're pulling me back in, Reek. He had the one holding call early, and I was like, here we fucking go. He got a holding call on third down, but he didn't give in to the DK bullshit. DK was trying to get him to fight all day, and that's what DK does. I used to love it when he was on the Seahawks. Now I hate it. Reek didn't give in to that, and he played really well. I mean, DK only had the one touchdown. That was really his only. Other than that, nothing from him. And I liked the guy that stepped in for Witherspoon, Kendrick. He looked good. And he had the pick, and he should have had 2 picks. One of them hit him right in the face mask. So
Mm-hmm.
Seahawks looked good. I'm excited about the defense, especially. I don't think we're a Super Bowl team by any means, but I would just like to be competitive in the NFC West and hopefully have like a home playoff game. That'd be great. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah. I mean,
But
I two bright spots for the Seahawks that I saw. I mean, getting Cooper Kupp involved was huge. And then, I mean, JSN just tearing everyone up. And then also, I mean, your guys' run game. Like,
getting the run
it
game
couldn't have been
going
stopped.
and getting Cooper Kupp going was huge, like spreading the ball out. Because week 1, the big problem was like, okay, yeah, JSN had a good game, but nobody else did, and we didn't run the ball. So is this how it's going to be? This was much more, just a much more complete game plan. So I'll take the win, and we got the Saints this week. We'll get into that, I'm sure, but we can move on from this game. That was a big one for us, podcast hosts going at it. So and my dad too. My dad was driving. He's a Steelers fan. I called him, and he hung up on me.
Damn.
But you want to move on to the most important game of the day coming into today, the Eagles Chiefs game.
Yeah, we can start hot. We'll start hard
I
as
think we
fuck.
can start with that one because I think the Eagles are so boring.
I mean,
They're
both
so
those teams are
boring.
pretty fucking boring. I mean, other
Both of
than when
them are
Patrick
boring.
Mahomes is scrambling, that's kind of fun because I kind of want to see him
Yeah,
get lit up. But other than that,
when he does
that
that
game was
thing
pretty.
where it looks like he's gonna uncork like a vintage Mahomes deep ball and then he doesn't, and then he checks it
Yeah,
down. That's always fun.
dude. I mean, that game was just boring in itself. I wasn't really super
I didn't learn anything
paying attention to
about
that
the
game.
Eagles. I didn't learn anything about
Yeah.
the Eagles in that game. They did the same thing. They're very good. They're very good at what they do. They're really good defense, really good offensive line. They get 3 yards of carry. They get a first down on a tush push. They eat up
Hmm.
clock, and they win games 20-13. And they're
Yeah.
really good at it. Um, so I'm not hating on the Eagles or anything. I just think it's so boring to watch.
Yeah.
And I like Jalen Hurts, but like it's just so boring. So
Hmm.
that's my
I mean,
Eagles
they're
take.
just they're gonna hand the ball off 20 times to Saquon. He's gonna break one off for 50, and the rest he's gonna go for like 7. And then
Yes,
AJ Brown's just gonna keep playing rover.
but yes, somebody needs to introduce Jalen Hurts to AJ Brown. I don't know if they've been acquainted.
Seriously.
They need to like shake hands or something because I don't understand what's up with that. But I guess
Yeah.
if it isn't broke, don't fix it. Like
No.
they just need 3 yards of carry. They need to get to 4th and 1, and then boom, that's a first down. So
Yeah.
I would do the same thing. Chiefs.
Hmm.
What's your panic meter on the Chiefs out of 10? 1 to 10. How are we feeling? They're
Ooh.
0-2. 0-2 for
I
the
mean,
first time with Mahomes.
I would say Patrick Mahomes, first time he's lost since Texas Tech,
Yep.
that's crazy to think about.
Technically, 3 straight losses. Count the Super Bowl.
Yeah. I think it all just swung on the interception, the one
The
where
Kelsey
Travis
drop.
Kelce. Yeah, that's tough. I mean, you can't get away from that. Uh, yeah, I just don't. I called it in the beginning of the year. I think Chiefs are gonna have a down year. I think all of the black magic is really going away, especially in that division. When I mean, the Broncos don't look like the best team, but the Chargers are definitely like looking pretty fucking decent.
Chargers defense looks
Especially,
really good.
I was gonna say, especially with that defense, and you are having trouble scoring anyway. Yeah, it's gonna be tough for them to try to make another push. But I mean, you can't really bet against Patrick Mahomes. But I did, and I won. So we'll see.
I think my panic meter on the Chiefs is at like a 3. I'm not that panicked. I think they're going to win this week on Sunday night against the Giants. I think when they get Rashee Rice back, the offense will open up a little bit more. The only thing that makes me have pause on that a little bit is just like they just don't look in sync on things offensively, and they can't run the ball, and they can't really protect Mahomes all that well. But he's so good, he makes something out of nothing. Um,
Yeah.
and the defense isn't getting home the way it used to with the pass rush. So,
Yeah.
but they have played two good teams. Like the Chargers are obviously good, and the Eagles are obviously good. So I'll be interested to see against a team that's bad, the Giants.
Yeah.
Like, do they win 27-10 or do they win fucking 13-10? Like that will be pretty telling.
Yeah.
But right now my panic's at a 3. If we're on here next week and they beat the Giants 13-10, my panic will be at like a 9.
Yeah. I mean, I think they win that game, but I think it's close. Whatever the spread is, I haven't even looked at the spreads yet, but I might
Yeah,
take it. It's my spicy
we'll
pick.
see.
But also Pacheco hasn't really looked the same since injury. I'm not gonna lie. He still runs angry, but
It looks
he
awful.
kind of looks like Fred Flintstone. Looks like Fred Flintstone, man. He's just chopping those feet, going nowhere.
Yeah, they need to figure something out at running back. They haven't been able to figure that out for a while. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, terrible. They just keep bringing Kareem Hunt back, old reliable.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Yeah.
I don't know. Andy Reid, hot seat? Who knows?
Who knows? I mean, if he is, like, he's going to fucking champ. I'll always love Andy Reid.
The more exciting game that was happening at the same time was Colts Bronx.
Mm-hmm. So you said you
Kind
had
of a ref.
a lot on the Colts. That was kind of
I
a
have
rough show, but I mean, it kept everyone in it at least.
Yeah, I have something big on the Colts. I think, and I'm kicking myself because I wish I would have had this preseason because it feels obvious now. Feels obvious now, but the Colts are clearly the Vikings of last year, but just this year. They're
Mm.
going to win like 13 games, I think. Like they're going to be good.
Oh my god.
And then I think Daniel Jones is going to have like a similar Sam Darnold moment where it's like the playoffs start and they score 9 points and they lose in the first round hosting a playoff game.
Mhm.
I think this is going to be the team just like the Vikings last year where all year we're like, are they really any good? I don't know. It's Daniel Jones, and then they have like 9 wins. It's like they're like 9-1, and we're like, I still can't really bet them as a big favorite, and then they just kill teams. And then
Mhm.
it ends. We know how it ends, but I think the Colts are this year's like 13-4, win the division. I wish I would have had this preseason because it feels so obvious now. Because Shane Steichen, he tried to fuck that game up at the end, but he's a good
Oh
coach in
yeah.
terms of like developing quarterbacks. He met his arch nemesis, Anthony Richardson. Can't develop that, but you can develop Danny Dimes, and um, he's clearly doing that. And they've got a really good team around it. This is just like the Vikings, where it's like the roster's really good, the defense is good, good running game, good head coach, reclamation project at quarterback, looks the best he's ever looked. I think they're going to win like
Mhm.
13 games this year. I had the fucking Broncos -1. Painful. They missed the 60-yard field
Yeah.
goal. And this is where Shane Steichen, you're good at developing quarterbacks. Great, good for you. Leave the game management to somebody else. They ran the ball 3 straight times to set up the 60-yard field goal. And then the guy that kicked it was like, I can't do that. Thankfully, they got bailed out by the refs and it ended up being a 40-yarder and they won. But
Hmm.
um, I don't know how you feel about the Colts, but that's how I feel about the Colts.
Yeah. I mean, I hear it a lot because one of my good friends is a Colts fan, so I get sent all of the just everything. But no, I agree with the Sam Darnold take as far as like kind of revitalizing his career. I mean, if you look at the Colts offense all around, it's not the worst. Like Jonathan
Pretty
Taylor,
good.
I mean, yeah, Michael Pittman, and then even Joshua Downs, like he has some pretty good
Tyler
games.
Warren.
But Tyler Warren, yeah, I was gonna say Tyler Warren's a big spot. I know he's questionable this week. Big spot for them. Yeah, I don't know. I've always been a Daniel Jones believer, and I don't know if it's just what Dable did to him in the Giants uniform, but I like the Colts this year. I like what they got going on. Their defense is, I think they're like mid tier, but when your offense is putting up like 30 plus points a game, how do you not?
Yeah, I think they have
So,
a good pass rush. A good enough pass rush to make things interesting against any team. Um,
yeah.
but yeah, I just think they're going to be that team this year. And the Broncos on the other side, I mean, they blew that game, but it was
Yeah.
also a ref show the whole
Losing
time.
losing PS2 early was
Rough.
that yeah, that hurt them a lot.
That was rough. That changes the defense. And the defense is still good, but that changes it. And they're still kind of growing into it. I still think they're going to be a good team, but we might have, the media, us, everybody in general that talks about football, I think might have kind of anointed them a little bit early. It was kind of everybody's like hot take that they're going to be good, and they are going to be good, but not as good as we thought. I think so. Um, we don't even have to
Let's say,
talk about the other late game.
I'm
Cardinals
gonna say we
Panthers
could
was
do. That was a boring fucking game, dude. I thought the Panthers were gonna do something at the end, which was gonna be awesome, but couldn't get
yeah,
anything moving.
no,
Dude,
could not.
Bryce is like
Still
Walmart
bad,
Kyler Murray.
dude.
I
Bryce
kind of
Bryce is
just
so bad.
I just kind of liked watching those little motherfuckers just running everywhere, dude. That was funny as hell.
Shout out Hunter Renfro, 2 tugs. Good job, dude.
2 tugs for the man, dude. That's so funny. He did catch touchdown. I was like, who the fuck is that? Like
It's Hunter Renfro.
he looks even smaller in a Panthers uniform, dude. Like I thought he looked small in a Raiders uniform, but that man is small.
Saw him in the huddle standing next to Bryce, and I was like, dude, those are 2 little guys. Those are 2 little guys. Like Chuba Hubbard's like towering over them. I'm like, what's happening?
Chaba. What's some other burners we can just get rid of? Browns, Ravens. Saw that. Saw that
Weird
coming.
game. Good job,
Yeah.
Ravens, I guess, but weird game.
Yeah. Great work.
So we don't even have to talk about that. I mean, good job, Ravens. You got back on track. Nice. They're gonna break the points
Bills.
record, I think.
Oh yeah. Bills, Jets. I mean, same
We
thing.
thought the Jets were gonna be good.
Yeah. Sorry to anyone who listened and took my Jets take. I
Anybody that took
apologize.
Jets +7 because we both endorsed it, we're sorry. That was
I apologize.
we messed that up. But Bills
Didn't
confirmed,
yours
very
hit
good.
last week? Your
No,
spicy one?
my best bet was Jags +3 and or +4, and they pushed.
Oh.
They pushed.
Oh no. At least they
Wait,
pushed.
yeah, they pushed.
Was it
Yeah,
3.5 or 4?
it closed at 3.5. I bet it at 4, like way early in the
Gotcha.
week. They should have just won that game though. Like
They should have.
we can move on to that game because we just burned through a couple terrible ones. That they should have just won that game. Joe Burrow left the game with injury. How do you not win that game if you're the Jaguars?
Yeah, no. I don't know. I really didn't pay a whole lot of attention to that game just because
Did you see
I have
Cohen
no clue.
like screaming at Trevor Lawrence? That video.
Oh no. I need to see that.
Trevor Lawrence is like on the field, and Cohen is like having to be like restrained by other coaches from how bad he's yelling at him, and Trevor Lawrence just like walks away.
No shot.
And
I like that.
Trevor Lawrence is just not good. You've been on this
No.
for a while, but he's
Yeah,
just
I
not
have.
good. He makes these really weird decisions. Like they don't make any
Uh-huh.
sense. He airmails the ball. He throws hospital balls. Like that's why
Dude,
Brian Thomas Jr. doesn't want to go over the middle anymore. Apparently,
I
because
don't
he
blame
throws
him.
these like hospital balls to guys, leaves them out to dry. Um, so I don't know
He
what's
threw one
going
to
on with
Travis
that.
Hunter that I thought was gonna end his career, dude.
He tries to kill guys. It's
I don't know
crazy.
why.
No, it's
I do not
crazy.
know why.
He tries to kill guys. Travis Hunter also, by the way, I love Travis Hunter. But like, what are they doing with him? He's like, not only is he not playing both ways, he's just like not playing at all. Like I never see him on the field offensively, and then I guess
Yeah.
I see him on the field defensively. But he had that PI late, so he was out there. But like, they're like, yeah, we're going to play him both ways, and they're pretty much playing him no ways. Like he
Yeah.
he's sometimes out there on defense and barely out there on offense. So I don't know what their plan is with him, but they traded up to get him, so they need to figure something out.
I was gonna say I don't know why you just don't go all in with him and just let him do what he wants to do. I understand there's a factor where he might get hurt, but I mean you could get hurt on any single play. I mean he
It's
did it
also
all
like,
through
dude, you're the
college.
Jags. You're the Jags. You
Yeah.
need something like this. Like,
You need a spark or a bright spot, just something.
get the fans in that pool, get them in that pool with that warm water down in Jacksonville,
Mm,
and you need them in there, and you want them yelling about Travis Hunter being Shohei Ohtani. That's what you want them saying in the pool.
that is true.
Um,
Because if you're a
Joe
Jags
Burrow
fan,
injury.
I've never met a Jags fan. Like, what do you
I've met
like
one Jags
hopeful
fan.
about? What are
I've
you
met
hopeful
one
about
Jags
right
fan.
now?
You ready for this name drop right now? I've met one Jags fan. Ryan Waddle.
Jesus Christ, that's kind of crazy.
That's my one
That's
Jags
wild.
fan that I've met. So
That's
go
insane. Well,
Jags.
good thing. Yeah, I mean,
Attaboy Waddy.
I've known Waddy for a couple years, and he's just like he just kept that to himself. It's probably smart. I'm not gonna lie. Jesus Christ.
You know me, I talk football immediately with anybody that I meet. So Jags. But Joe Burrow injury.
Yeah.
Rough. He's injured again. You mentioned it before we recorded. People are kind of making the Andrew Luck comparison.
Yeah.
I can't get there. Andrew Luck was kind of a different cat. He was like always a little different.
Yeah.
I think Burrow is going to play until like his body literally is like you can't anymore. But the problem is that might actually happen sooner than later because he just keeps getting drilled and running for his
Dude, I mean,
life.
because what is it? There's been 2 ACLs, and
Two
then
ACLs, the hand wrist thing.
Okay, that's what it was. I thought he weirdly like broke his leg for some reason, but no,
No, I don't think so. The
no.
weird wrist thing, maybe he did. I don't know. He's had so many injuries at this point. The wrist
Yeah.
thing,
But
and
now
then
the
now
toe,
this
dude.
turf toe.
The toe. The thing about the turf toe is that shit like that can ruin your career because that is such a weird
Have you ever
surgery. And
dealt
then
with
if
like a
you
low grade turf toe?
have I
Yeah, have you?
personally probably, but
Yeah,
I didn't like get diagnosed for it or anything. But my toes have definitely hurt, my big toe, but like I've never like experienced, like I can imagine how it hurts. Like they showed like diagrams of what it is, and it looks
yeah.
fucking painful, man. Yeah, it's just,
The reason I asked is because I've never had like turf toe, but like you said, my big toe has hurt before, and like even that is like I can't imagine how
yeah.
painful it would be to actually have what he just had happen. Because even just
Hmm.
walking around with like a toe that hurts after like a run or something, you're like you don't want to walk. Putting on cleats and
Yeah,
playing football, absolutely not.
no.
It
And I
sucks. He's
mean
gonna be out for three
the
months.
Bengals
I
coming
mean,
out, yeah, the Bengals coming out after and saying like, yeah, they're still hopeful for 2025. I'm like, dude, why rush it? Why rush it at all?
I think it depends on what happens with
Like
Jake
you,
Browning. Like they're 2-0 right now. Realistically, let's say they get to December and it's a week before the playoffs and they need one win and they're in. I think you got to
yeah.
play him if he's cleared. Like,
Yeah, but at that point, Jake Browning's got to be hot, man. If he's hot, you got to play him. You got to play him.
do we have a Drew Bledsoe, Tom Brady situation with Jake Browning and Joe Burrow?
Jake Browning's the next one up. They're probably like. I feel like Jake Browning's definitely older than.
I think they're the same age because Burrow. Now Browning's probably older, but not by
Yeah.
much because Burrow came out kind of late because he was a late developer in college. Um, but it sucks for him being out 3 months. I kind of am in the camp that I think that they're going to stay decently competitive with Browning. I don't think they're going to like win every game, but they're 2-0 already, so they're off to a good start. If he can just tread
Yeah.
water, keep him around 500, I don't see why he couldn't do that.
Hmm. I agree with you. Their defense hasn't looked as bad as everyone has said. I mean, I know they still gave up 27 to the Jags, but it hasn't looked atrocious. And then, I mean, I don't know how you don't win with all those weapons as well.
Yeah,
So
Browning just like drive the car, keep it on the road. You've got all these Ferraris, like just keep them on the road. That's it. Don't do
literally,
anything crazy. Don't
just
turn the ball over.
yeah, they're down there somewhere. You get to hand the ball off to Chase Brown. He's a fucking menace.
Yeah, exactly. But Bengals, I still feel okay about. Jaguars, I don't fucking know. They're like Russian roulette. They might win by they might beat the Chiefs. They might lose to the Dolphins. I don't know what to expect from them. So I can't figure them out.
Yeah. Also, I don't know if you want to really talk about this. I really had nothing on it, but Rams Titans. Titans are bad.
Titans are bad. Cam Ward, I think, is going to be good, but the Titans are bad, and the Rams are good. And Devontae Adams has a pulse, so that's bad news for the rest of the NFC West.
That
That's pretty much
is
all I had on it. That game didn't make a screen.
yeah. And then Bears Lions. Bears are bad. Bears are
Oh my
bad.
god, the Bears are
Lions might be
bad.
back. Lions are definitely that Dolphins team a couple years ago where they beat the fuck out of really bad teams, but then when they play a good team, it's like they forgot how to play football. I think, but
We'll see.
I know they.
If you're the Lions, I think you feel a little better because it looks like the Packers are really good, and that was week
Mhm.
one. But the Bears are not good, and it's good that you kill them like that when they're not good. But I didn't. I learned a little bit about the Lions. I learned that they're not terrible, so that's good. The Bears, I mean, what the fuck, man? Like, I'm not a Bears fan, but I grew up in
Yeah.
Illinois. My mom's a Bears fan, and so I see the pain of being a Bears fan, and I honestly don't wish it upon my worst enemy. It's just so. It's the same thing every year. It's
Mhm.
it's it's hope, and it's just taken from them so fast. They don't even let them like have the hope for like a couple weeks. It's like
No.
halfway through week one, you're like, we're fucked. Okay.
Yep. Hmm. I think I just have two things on this. The presser after where they asked Ben Johnson if the the touchdown they scored late, if they were just trying to run up the score, and he was just like, "No. I mean, what do you do? You score there, it's fine,
Yeah,
whatever." And then bright spot, Rome looked really good, which I'm excited about.
I'm
UW
excited
legend.
about Rome. Yeah, shout out to Rome. I I thought Caleb wasn't awful, but the team was terrible and the defense was awful, so it didn't even matter. But like when you get in a hole like that, you kind of just have to start chucking it, and that's what they were doing.
Mm-hmm.
Goff's back, Amon Ra's back, Sonic and Knuckles are back. Lions look really good. Lions have played maybe the best team in the league, and then one of the not very good teams in the league. So I need to see them play. They're playing the Ravens this week, Monday Night Football. That will be interesting. So
We can move on to Falcons Vikings before we go to the best game of the weekend, in my opinion.
yeah,
I didn't watch the Falcons Vikings game, but I took Falcons money line, and I knew they're gonna win that game. I'm just not a big JJ believer.
yeah,
I know he
and
got
he got
hurt,
hurt.
but I'm just
He was
not.
bad
I
before
can't
that.
see it happening. Yeah, I can't
He
see
was
it happening.
bad. He was bad the whole game. He even had Collinsworth just, Mike. I don't know what you do, Mike. What do you tell him? I mean, so it's just, when Collinsworth starts doing, dude, this is what you missed because you didn't watch the game. Collinsworth was talking about breastfeeding versus formula because JJ had a kid. Mike, you gotta get him on the breastfeeding, Mike. I mean, you want him to be big and strong, right? Um, but anyway, JJ looks bad. I think we both were on this. I had Falcons +5. I didn't take the money line or anything, but I was just like, dude, the Falcons, they're going to be in this game, and they
Yeah.
were. I mean, I still think the Falcons are going to be good. I still think this wasn't even their best showing, but defensively they really
Oh no.
improved. So I was happy to see
Mm-hmm.
that. And JJ was bad. Of course, Aaron Jones gets hurt. Who could have seen that coming? Oh yeah, everybody. And so that's rough. Um,
Yeah. I mean, JJ getting hurt, and then I mean Aaron Jones. I think he's a serviceable running back, especially when you have two of them.
it's
Um,
better to have two,
yeah,
guys like that to not burn one of them out.
but then got burnt out, hamstring. He's on the IR now, so Jordan Mason. Hope you
The
drafted
good
him in
news,
fantasy.
the good news for us is we get to see Carson Wentz now. So
I'm like
I think
excited.
this is Kevin O'Connell's biggest test yet. He had Josh Dobbs
Yeah.
fresh off the plane. That was tough. Sam Darnold reclamation project. That's tough. JJ
Mm-hmm.
McCarthy rookie. Very tough. Carson Wentz late career stepping in for you. This is his biggest. This could be his best painting, or it could be his biggest flop. We'll see what
He's gonna
happens.
have to. He's gonna have to.
What if he makes
I mean,
Carson
they
Wentz
get
good?
JJ better start learning how to put the fucking fries in the bag, man.
JJ comes back and he's like, "Wait, it's not my job anymore." They're like, "No, dude, we love
No,
We love Carson.
you can't just keep getting handed stuff your whole life. But here
How
we
am I
go.
gonna How am I gonna raise my son Rome? I don't know, man.
Go meditate by the goalpost, man.
Oh, you
We'll
did
see
get to
it.
miss. We know you love JJ and his meditation and his stuff, but you missed his pregame press conference where they asked him a question and instead of answering it, he just said, "What a blessing it is to be here in the present moment."
Prime Russell Wilson.
Yeah, he read Daily Stoic one
Yeah,
time.
we need to get him on the Giant staff. Him, Jameis, Russ. Just do a trade. Get Jackson Dart. Jackson Dart on the Vikings would be electric. Holy shit.
O'Connell would take Dart to Hall of Fame status immediately.
Yes, easily.
They'd
But
have Skrilla in the locker room.
yes. The
Speaking of
one
the
thing on the
Giants, though,
Vikings, the one thing on the Vikings, but yeah, we'll get to that. The one thing on the Vikings, do they just look like complete idiots for trading Sam Darnold? I
for
mean,
letting him walk,
that's
not signing him.
yeah.
Right now,
Like I
yeah, sort of. Right now, yeah. Um, I think if JJ ends up being good down the line, then no. But right now, my panic meter on the Vikings would probably be like a 6, and my panic meter on if they look like idiots for letting Sam Darnold walk would probably be like a 9.
yeah. I mean, JJ's played, what, 1.25
One
of a
good
game
quarter.
in 2 years? Yeah.
One good quarter.
Yeah.
And he's gotten hurt twice. So,
We'll see.
don't know.
But yes, best game of the weekend. This game was fucking electric. Giants
Just like everybody
Cowboys.
thought. Giants Cowboys
Dude,
is electric.
I was sweating because I had a 5-leg parlay and it came down to that. I had Cowboys money line. Dude,
Oh my
Russell
God.
Wilson. Yeah, I was scared. Russell Wilson just 450 passing yards, dude. Are you fucking kidding me? He gave us the moon ball.
He had the moon ball. He had the moon ball going. Him and Malik Neighbors had like it just insane moon ball connection. I really wish
Yeah.
this was the Sunday night game so I could have heard Chris just fucking.
Oh my god.
Oh my God,
my.
Mike. I mean, what are you supposed to do, Mike? I mean, he throws it up there and he catches it. I just really, 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 really would have liked to see that, but it was still awesome. Neighbors like the touchdown pass with like 30 seconds left, and then Brandon fucking Aubrey, them just like getting to 64-yard field goal range and being like, nope, we're good from here. Like, it's fine. Like, they did the Shane Steichen thing, but they actually have the guy that can do that. And he just steps in right there.
Dude.
And then I saw him on the McAfee show on Monday, and he's like, they're like, what's your process for kicks? Like, I guess, I don't know shit about kicking, but I guess every guy has like a certain angle they try and kick at, whatever. And he was like, they asked him a question like that, and he was like, no, I don't think about that at all. Pretty much all my kicks are different. I was like, this guy's an animal. Like,
fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. I mean, that's what you want out of your kick. You want a fucking cold-blooded killer, dude.
And that's what he is. His face never changes.
Dude, I love how they just keep bringing it up that he's a professional soccer player. I'm like, why don't we do this more? Why do we keep getting kids out of fucking FAU kicking field goals? Like, why don't we hop in the MLS, dude? Your off season is a quarter of the football season, so let's just go kick some fucking field goals.
They were talking about him, like the reason that he even started kicking was him and his wife were watching football, and somebody missed one, and his wife was like, you could probably have made that. And he was like, yeah, I think I could have. And then he just started kicking. So,
yeah,
I mean,
sick.
Shout out Brandon Aubrey. But yes, this game was electric. It had everything. We had Javonte Williams touchdowns. We had Malik Neighbors deep balls. We had Russell Wilson to Wan'Dale Robinson deep balls. Big kicks. Miles Sanders got in on the scoring just for the fuck of it. Why not?
Yeah.
I love
a late Russ interception that just led to nothing because the Giants are fucking terrible.
What about the late Russ, like fumble backwards, kick it out of bounds, like bullshit?
Oh my god, the pass, dude. The only reason they stayed in that is because Cam Scatterbo is a fucking menace.
When Cam Scatterbo touchdown, didn't even mention it. That's the guy.
Oh yeah. Brick wall.
I like how people were like, yeah, eventually Cam Scatterbo might take this job from Tyrone Tracy, and they were like, no. And then week 2, it's his. That's his starting running back job for sure.
I don't know how you don't. Like, I mean, even like a 2-man backfield, it's a great 2-man backfield, but Tyrone Tracy, he's fast, but he's not going through people like
I'm
like
on the move in phone mode. On the move in phone mode. Have to plug it in.
Mobile. But that's all I got on that game.
That was all I had to.
I don't know if you really want to touch on the Monday night games other than, I mean, Chargers Raiders, that was really disappointing as a Raiders fan. I know a lot of our friends are.
Yes.
And
I wanted the Raiders to win just for the vibes.
I did too. I texted Noah right before. I was like, what you got? I wanted to take Chargers money line so bad, but Raiders 3.5. I'm like, how'd you not take it? So took that.
You know what's crazy is like there was moments in that game late where I was like, dude, we could still cover, like because it was 20-9 and they kept getting the ball back, and I was like, oh my god, we could still conceivably cover here.
Touchdown 2-point conversion. They're back, but Gino looked like fucking just.
We got bad Gino in that game. Man. We got bad really Gino in that game. And I know bad Gino very well as a Seahawks fan. When you get good Gino, you're on top of the world. It's like crack cocaine. Life couldn't be any better. When you get bad, Gino, it's like you ran out of crack and you're homeless. It's terrible. You feel awful.
Yeah.
But the other
QJ,
Monday night game, we do have to touch on. We were
I was just,
correct. Oh, go.
oh, yes. Oh, I was just going to say QJ found his hands, and then is
In the
Ashton Genty
offseason.
actually going to be good? Is he actually
I
going
don't
to be
know, but
good?
I sure fucking hope so.
Yeah.
But
For the fans, Noah, he needed a running back. I had
really
a running
bad.
back, and then he just decided to give me the best receiver in the league. So
Yeah, okay. So I traded Malik Neighbors for Ashton Genty. Yes, that's a bad trade on the surface. But I'm starting Trey Benson and Travion Henderson at running back because I literally have to. I don't have anybody else. So
yeah,
weird,
there's
weird draft
potential.
year. This helps
I was
even me out
also
a little bit positionally.
I was I was also thinking about it too. That's a great keeper. It's a good keeper if you want it.
Except for that, we don't have keepers this year. Everything resets this
Why?
year.
What? I thought
Every 3 to 4 years we reset it.
okay, whatever. Commish. That's crazy. Why the fuck?
I don't ask me, ask Pete. He's the commish. I'm just the shadow
Yeah.
commish.
Did we ever vote on that? That's crazy.
We voted on that, but it was so long ago.
Okay, let's revote. Revote after this year. I
But
respect the not keeping the guy after 2 years. You get him for 2 years and then
get rid
you
of him.
gotta dump him.
And the
Yeah.
trade that like if he was your keeper last year and you trade him to somebody they can't keep him, that's a good rule. That was a little inside baseball for the people in our very prestigious league. But the first the first Monday night game, we were so right about Baker.
Oh,
We've
yes.
never been more right about something than the Dolphins sucking and Baker being the guy you do not want to see down a
Oh
score with the
no.
ball.
No. Dude,
That
Baker is an
that fourth down
underdog.
scramble,
That's free money. Baker is an underdog. I don't know why
and I took
you
fucking
wouldn't
Houston
take
like
that.
an idiot, but I thoroughly enjoyed the Baker, even as a Houston better. Him driving down the field, that fourth down run,
Yes.
cinema,
Oh,
beautiful. He even got Troy
beautiful.
Aikman it looked like he was gonna get sacked. Troy never does this, and I love Troy. That's my favorite announcer. He goes, "Oh my god!" when he escaped from that. He could not believe it.
Well, he also got fucking flipped, and then instead of like tending to his injury, he just got up, started talking shit, which is
Kept
the
balling,
most Baker Mayfield thing I've ever seen, and I love it.
just kept balling. No, he's the man. And that was
Yeah,
that was a really good game. Well, actually, it wasn't a very good game. It was actually really boring for the most part. But then the final
the
stretch there
final.
was awesome.
Yeah, the final. I'm glad it went down to that. And I also just want to say, I hope you drafted Emeka Egbuka in your fantasy league in like the 5th or 6th round because that is the best pick you could have had all year.
Ibuka, he's very good. Baker's very good. The Bucks offense just continues to roll. So
Yeah,
that game was fun at the end, and then the second game not as fun, especially as the Raiders better. But you win some, you lose some.
yeah. You win some, you lose some. I don't know if you want to fire through next week's games.
Let's run through
Just
just like the top games and give some best bets.
top games, best bets. Okay. Holy shit. It's my first time looking at it.
Yeah, I haven't given it a look. Other than I will just say this: the Seahawks are playing at home against the Saints. I don't
Oh my god.
know how much of the Saints you've watched, but the Saints are kind of frisky. They're
They are
0-2.
kind of frisky.
Spencer Rattler is like competing out there, and I don't think he's good, but he's competing. And I think it's 7.5. That's too many points. The Seahawks are not going to cover that. So take the Saints to cover. The Seahawks are going to win that game. They are not going to cover that spread. It's going to be a nail biter for no reason.
Okay, first, let's just fire off who we think's going to win, and then we'll go best bets. Green Bay at Cleveland. Obvious.
Packers.
Yeah. Colts
Packers
at
easy.
Colts at Tennessee. Obvious.
Colts.
Backup bowl, Cincinnati, Minnesota.
This is
I'm
tough.
taking Cincinnati. I'm taking Cincinnati.
I'm going to take Cincinnati as well, only because I need to see it with Carson Wentz.
Yeah. I mean, Jake Browning at least got his feet wet. So who
Yeah,
knows?
I need to see what happens with Wentz.
I'm not even going to say this one. Steelers at New England.
I'm going to take oh, man. I'm going to take the Steelers, but I don't
Yeah,
like it.
I don't like it at all. This game might be fun. Rams at Philly.
Rams. Give me the Rams.
Okay. I'll take Rams to cover in that one. 3.5. I'm taking them to cover.
That's too many points. I'll take them to win.
Okay. Jets at Tampa Bay. Justin
Tampa
Fields
Bay.
hurt. Yeah.
So who
this
is
game
it?
might be fun.
Is it Ty God Taylor for the Jets?
Ty God Taylor. Yes, sir. He
Hell
threw a
yes.
tug last week. So
Dude, hell yeah. I like
that. Raiders at Commanders. Depends if Jaden Daniels plays.
If Daniels plays, Commanders. If he doesn't, Raiders.
Oh, okay. Who's their backup?
Mariota.
Oregon legend.
Marcus Mariota. Shout out.
Falcons at Panthers. I kind of like that shit.
Who are you taking that one?
I kind of want to take the Panthers to cover. I don't know why.
What's the number?
5.5.
Oof, man. If you bet on this game, you need to call that number at the bottom of the app, but I'll take the Falcons.
This game might be fun too. Texans at Jacksonville.
We didn't really talk about this, but panic meter on the Texans. Mine is at a 10. I'll take the Jags.
Their defense looks really fucking good, but
their defense scares me. Their defense. Yeah. Don't take this the wrong way. This isn't like a racist joke. They look like a bunch of criminals. They look like they want to kill you on the field. It's scary. Uh-huh. They're really good.
I like it.
But they can't protect CJ Stroud, and he looks so scared. They're like ruining it.
With his duck feet. Yeah, but Jacksonville to be favored in that one is kind of great.
Give me the Jags, though. And I hate it, but give me the Jags.
This might be a fun game, too. Broncos at Chargers.
Ooh, give me the Broncos.
Really?
I don't think the Chargers have a home field advantage because it's in LA and there's no fans. I think it's going to be mostly Broncos fans.
Everyone who goes to SoFi Stadium is fans of every team.
Yes, the other team. So
it's like Devin's motherland.
Give me the Broncos to bounce back.
Saints at Seattle. I know you kind of talked about this.
Yeah. Give me the Seahawks, but
I like the Seahawks, but I like Saints to cover. Yeah, maybe the under as well. 41.5.
Yep. If I know my team like I know my team, for some reason it will be like 16-13 with a minute left for no reason.
This game could be fun too. Cowboys at Chicago. Give me Chicago. I think they have a bounce back game.
Yeah, let me have the Bears. It's at Chicago. Let me get the Bears in that game. This is going to be high scoring too. This is going to be similar to that Giants game because these teams cannot play defense.
Yeah, 50.5. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Then divisional matchup, Cardinals at Niners.
Give me the Niners. I think the Cardinals are they have like all their DBs are out. They have like no quarterbacks. And Mac Jones, we didn't talk about it, but Mac Jones low key cooked. I know it was the Saints, but he cooked.
He looks like a middle linebacker playing quarterback. They need to get him some smaller shoulder pads or something, dude.
Yeah, he just is weirdly built.
He looks like he's wearing one of those rib protectors, but it's just his gut.
He's just built weird. But give me the Niners and give me Mac Jones.
Yeah. I kind of want to take the Cardinals in that one, but probably not. Kansas City at New York.
Chiefs to Sunday win and to cover.
6.5.
Oh, I got it at 5.5, but I would take it at 6.5 too.
Like that too.
I think they're gonna win by like somewhere between 8 and 10 points.
They have to. They have to. And then Detroit Monday Night Football. Detroit at Baltimore.
Awesome Monday night game. Give me the Ravens.
Yeah, I'm taking the Ravens as well. I'm so glad I don't work that day. But best bet.
My best bet is Rams plus 3.5. I think that's crazy that you're getting the hook. I know it's at Philly, but the Rams I know they've played two shit teams because it looks like Houston's going to be not very good, and then they played Tennessee, but they look good on offense. Sean McVay's cooking. He's cooking so hard that he tore his plantar fascia, and so I don't know what that's going to look like on the sideline. I hope he's in a wheelchair or something. That'd be awesome. Um, they got to just wheel him around, but I just think they've looked really good defensively and on offense. I think they've just looked like a really complete team, and Stafford looks good.
Yeah.
And the Eagles haven't done it for me. The Eagles, we just watched the Giants score 37 points against the Cowboys, and the Giants are not good. And the Eagles barely got above 20.
Yeah.
And they should have lost that game.
I didn't even think about that. Holy shit.
Yeah, so give me the Rams. I think they'll win this game, but I'll take the points.
I think my best bet, I think I'm taking Indy -4.5. I'm just not a really big believer in. I mean, I like Cam Ward, but I'm not a big believer in the Titans this year. They might lose every fucking game.
That'd be awesome if they just lost every game.
They just drafted another quarterback.
They're like, dude, we're just gonna keep doing this over and over. Who knows, man? Ridley needs to start gambling again or something. I don't know, just to make their team interesting because they're just not interesting to watch other than Cam Ward. I like that bet. My other bet that I would throw in is I did already take the Chiefs to cover when it was 5.5, but I would still do it at 6.5. This is like a kitchen sink game. Sunday Night Football, they have got to win and cover. It's got to be decisive.
I kind of want to look at one of the more fun games that the spread is a little bit closer. I'm taking give me the Chargers -2.5. I think it's a statement game for them.
The more I think about it, I do like that. They're really good.
Yeah.
What's the Ravens spread?
4.5. I think that's also. I like that one too. I don't know. I just don't think anyone's really going to be able to stop Baltimore this year.
Yeah, that feels like a point too high, but I don't know what to do with the Lions, so I'm going to stay away from that. But I like the Ravens to win the game. I just don't know if I like them to cover 4.5.
Yeah.
But
let's do something different too. Let's throw anytime tug. We're making a people's parlay. This is going to be separate from our best bets.
People's
anytime
parlay.
Tug, and I'll start it off. I'll start it off because you need this. We need this. We need money, but you need this. Give me Ashton Genty anytime tug.
I would love that. I hope it's a 20-yard reception. Give me Genty Tud. Okay, I like that. Are we gonna do each take 2, so 4 total for the anytimes?
Each take 2. I like that.
Okay, so we'll do it back and forth. I'll go safe because I think Genty's a safe pick. I'll go safe on mine as well. I'm gonna go. Give me Derrick Henry. I think that I like having a Monday night game in there for fun, so that like on Sunday you're like, dude, can't wait for Monday. I'm gonna hit this parlay. Gonna finish it off with this easy Derrick Henry anytime touchdown because he had a terrible game last week, and they're playing the Lions, who I just think the defense is gonna struggle against the Ravens. So give me Derrick Henry anytime touchdown.
I like that. This one is gonna be a little bit more saucy. This one is probably maybe a little out there because he hasn't been playing as well as everyone would hope. But give me Matthew Golden anytime tug.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I like that one. He needs it. He was so close last game.
Yeah, Jaden Reed being out of the game. Yeah, I think he's going to get... I mean, he gets a lot of targets, but that motherfucker can't catch shit. But I think he's finally going to get it all together. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game for the Packers. And you just can't... You got to get that man the ball.
I like that. I like that for a lot of reasons, especially because he was like fingertips away from having one last game. For my last one, I'm going to do a weird one. It's not weird because it's a big name. It's going to feel obvious, but give me Travis Kelce against the Giants. Jake Ferguson had like 7 catches, and he's like doesn't even have a pulse barely. So against the Giants, so give me Kelce. He's had a couple fuck ups in the red zone. I think he's going to rectify that, and the Chiefs are going to look good. And I think Kelce's going to catch a touchdown.
All right.
Where does that put us odds wise?
Yeah, I was gonna say, let me put this together real quick.
Something tells me that's going to be like plus.
It's gonna be a plus a lot of money.
Well, golden. So give me that's going to be like plus 850, plus 1,000. I don't know. I don't really do the
Okay.
anytime TUD.
I throw like a tiny bit of money on it every week. Tiny. You said
Kelsey and Henry.
Kelsey, and then what was my other one? It was Genty.
Golden and Genty.
Plus 21.18, man.
Jesus, God, just responsibly put some money on that. Whatever you can afford, nothing more.
It's 10 to win 221.
Sounds like easy money to me. Especially you can just sweat out the Sunday night and the Monday night game just for fun.
I just put 5 on it real quick. 5 to win
Hell yeah.
119.
People's parlay. That's what it is.
We're running it. We're hitting it. And then
I think we go.
We can come out this week with a little our best bets. I think we should put it out there. Let's just do 2. Let's just do 2 with our best bets. What we saying, Hidden? Do you want to take the Giants one, or
Yeah, I'll take the. I feel best about the Rams plus 3.5.
Okay, Rams plus 3.5, and then I'm taking. God, that line changed.
The Indy line.
Yeah, I'm taking Indy minus 4.5, plus 265. And that's just if the anytime touchdown doesn't hit. Just get your money.
Just run that. Run them both. And roll in the money. That's the process.
That is the process. All right. I think
that's
it
all
for
I got.
us, man. That's
we got our best bets. We got people's parlay. We went through every game, so I think we're chilling.
We're chilling. Oh, we didn't even talk about tomorrow's game, but
Dolphins and Bills. The Dolphins. I'll just say this about tomorrow's game: we were right about Baker, and we were right about the Dolphins being fucking awful and maybe being the worst team in the league. The Bills are going to steamroll them, and it's going to be fun to watch. Honestly,
I'm going to enjoy it as well. Will you take them 11.5 though?
I haven't done it yet, but tomorrow, probably going to do it. I've been staring at it.
Did you see that Josh Allen looked like the third Bosa brother with his broken nose? That was awesome.
I did see that. That was hilarious. I did make a weird bet. I bet their backup running back, Ray Davis, to have over 20 rushing yards because I think that they're just going to have to run the ball a lot because they're going to be winning the whole game. And I think they're not going to want to put a lot on James Cook. And so my angle on the game is that Ray Davis gets like some juice.
I like that. I might have to throw some money on it too. Hopefully they listen to the pod before tomorrow.
Yeah, listen to it. Go get that number. I think it's already gone up to like 24 yards now, but I still like that.
Yeah. That's one run.
Exactly. Ray Davis to the house.
Ray Davis to the cribbo.
But thanks for listening. Leave us mean comments. Go Seahawks. And go People's Parlay.
Go People's Parlay. I'm not even going to say go Steelers because I'm scared.
Phone mode out.